Yes, it's that time of the day once again where we grace your lives with our presence. Say good evening to us, as we'll say good evening to you, or good afternoon, good morning, wherever it is you are.
Oh, dear me.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Chrissy just had a power nap before the show. Didn't you?
Apparently.
Well, did you even know you were going to be having that power nap? No. But it happened. It happened indeed. So welcome back to the third Notre Dame stream of the week, the 2,000 subscriber specials, where we're just going to get into it, talk about life, the universe, everything, and of course, no, the answer is not 42. Don't be shy. Come say hi. As we go to the overhead build camera. And we take a look. Dreadeye says, evening all. So far, Dreadeye, all is you. Although I don't actually know if there are any other viewers in the chat because I'm not getting live analytics, which is annoying. But yes, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and all that good stuff. And we would adore for you to tell us all about your day if you're watching it live currently. And what number are we starting on?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
I don't even know.
Is the system still working, or have you totally messed it up?
I didn't mess it up.
Who did?
Well, the cat got in the box yesterday.
Oh, great. The cat messed it up. The cat was the one. So the cat's to blame, folks. The cat's to blame. Because, of course, the cat's to blame. But yes, please click the like button, whatever stream you're watching, so that it helps us algorithmically get picked up for this, the third part 3. What are we? Number 10.
Number 10.
I thought we was on number 11. I'm not gonna lie.
We're not. We're on number 10.
We're on number 10.
We're on number 10.
Bag 10. I've put it sideways because you said with the next bag we had to start building off this way.
No, I don't know.
So,
I don't know what I said.
Well, I know what you said. I remember what you said.
Someone has to.
Hello to those of you watching on the vertical stream. If you could, click that like button. If you're watching on a mobile phone, just double tap the middle of your screen. That will do it. We would really appreciate it as we continue on with this.
My power nap wasn't enough.
Do you know what we discovered today?
What did we discover?
We discovered that this set, Lego Notre Dame, Lego Architecture Notre Dame, is the most expensive currently of the architecture sets.
Ben discovered this.
I did discover it. I discovered it completely by mistake, mind you, but I did discover it. I mean, we didn't pay full price for it whatsoever. We paid £160 rather than the £200 that's being asked for in most places, but that's thanks to Smith's Toys having a deal. But yes, currently, it is the most expensive of the Lego architecture sets. There is a more expensive one coming out in the summer, allegedly, of some...
Wait,
it appears to be...
wouldn't the Eiffel Tower be the most expensive? Because it's huge.
Don't think it was an architecture set. I think it was an icon set.
Really?
I can check. I can check. We can find this out. So you gets to open him and gets to pour in, and I'll gets to look in, shall we?
Yeah, I am gonna start the building.
You start the building.
It's a big bag.
It is a big bag, and this is bag 10 of 34, by the way.
I need to get my rings resized
because you've lost so much weight, your rings are just falling off now. Which is good, by the way. That's good. Right, anyway, where was I looking? So, Lego Eiffel Tower. But remember, the Eiffel Tower isn't actually available. Is it still available?
I think so. Yeah,
there it is. So, Lego... Yeah.
Oh, it's an icon.
It is an icon set. We've got it here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably can't. But that's a Lego icon set.
Ew.
So it's not a Lego architecture.
This is gonna get crazy, guys.
I think.
Imagine if we tried to build like the Eiffel Tower on this.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
No.
I mean, if we were to get that set, I think we'd have to probably rig the build camera from the ceiling.
Imagine doing like the Titanic.
But imagine having to reset the build camera if it turns off by itself. You're hanging it from the ceiling.
You need a step ladder.
Need a step ladder. But, you know. Yep, this is definitely increasing in size. That's what's happening here. We're going off sideways.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry.
You're going to have to get out of that yawning.
I know. I don't even know what's wrong. Because...
I mean...
I've been sleeping pretty well lately as well.
You've been sleeping well at night and in the daytime. And I'm always...
Hey, I only slept earlier today, thank you.
Yeah, but I'm always the last one asleep and the first one awake.
I did nap on the sofa this afternoon.
So, but as I say, I'm always the last one asleep and the first one awake. Now, you are going to have to depart.
Kitty. She's like, I will not.
You will?
Oh, yep.
She's been chased out of the room?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's what we like to see.
It's almost like you and the dog just ganged up together.
Good. Sometimes that's what has to be done. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, click the like button and all of that good stuff. I'll give you a live subscriber count in just a second. Because
Guys, I'm excited for this moment.
What's the moment? The moment.
Find the piece.
Just a moment.
Dun, dun.
There's the piece.
Notre Dame de Paris.
So we have a live subscriber count of 2,018 subscribers. We'd love to end tonight's stream with 2,020. So in order to do that, we need 2 subscribers. So if you're watching on a vertical stream and you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. And
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm so confused as to why the horizontal stream is not got its regular audience. Nobody's turned up. It's almost like people are not getting the notification. Have you had the notification?
I'm not sure.
This YouTube system's shitty.
Did you know that the cat's behind me now?
But there's a kitten. I see the kitten.
Oh no. Of course the kitten has appeared.
The kitten has appeared.
Let me see.
No, you haven't. You haven't had the notification.
No.
The notification hasn't actually gone out. Oh, that's brilliant, that.
Sounds about right for YouTube. Sometimes I get the notification, sometimes I don't.
That's absolutely wonderful. That's brilliant. So, Jedi says, Juju or Julie is mopping at the moment.
Hey.
Man.
Can she come and mop my floors too?
I was about to ask, how well trained does he have her?
I mean, can she come mop my floor?
I mean, she's always, I'm doing some kind of housework. Always.
That's true. That's true.
And then Dred's like, I'm going to play Fortnite. I join you.
Who's always looking
look at
after...
my chilies.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's always looking after his chilies or his garlic.
How are the chilies and garlic today, Dred? Are they getting there? Are they on their way?
He's like, I did it earlier, mate.
Yeah, but they do run a garage, to be fair. So they run a garage.
A garage?
Yeah, like, you know, like repairing cars.
Oh, you mean that's actually still a thing?
That's still a thing.
Mm.
And not only do they run a garage, I believe Julie does a lot of the administrative work as well.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, because nowadays they're called technicians.
No,
like we take our car in and it's like, we'll plug it into a computer.
Plug it into a computer. They do.
And then they go, computer says no.
Computer says there's a problem with your alternator.
Yeah, computer says no.
Computer says this.
We can't actually fix your car because the computer says so.
Computer's doing the diagnostic right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you just take a look? Oh, and when it was...
So yeah, they're actually called technicians now.
I was going to say, when it was actual Volkswagen, they were like, we can't actually replace your gearbox. We had an issue with our gearbox. Because we don't have the tools to open it.
We don't have tools to open it. It has to be sent back to the factory.
It has to be sent back.
Yeah. Yeah, but the whole time as well, though, even though there was a problem with said gearbox, the computer kept telling them there wasn't.
No, and then sometimes it just throws itself in reverse.
It was great when you put your foot on the brake and the car sped up.
Yeah, that happened.
That was the best one.
That happened quite a bit. And this is an automatic gearbox as well, by the way.
And Volkswagen were like, it's supposed to do that. Yeah. We were like, don't think it is.
Yeah, don't think when you put your foot on a brake.
Don't think it is.
Your car's supposed to speed up.
don't think it is.
And lunge forwards. Don't think that's meant to happen.
No.
But
that was good fun, that. It was like a death machine.
Dred says, growing too fast, I'm a grease monkey.
Good for you, mate.
Grease monkey.
So, proper good job, that. I mean, Ben knows, because his dad's a mechanic.
Yeah, he is, and he hates every minute of it. And do you know what? He doesn't fix his own cars.
He loves working on old cars, doesn't he? But he hates new cars with a passion.
Jesse
because
Howe.
they took the jobs.
Jesse Howe, I'll just give you the link once again. So,
I mean, he actually
if
drove.
that makes it easier for you, I'll just stick the link in this chat.
He had a look at our car.
There you go.
When Volkswagen kept saying there was nothing wrong with it. And he drove it around and he said, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that gearbox.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's screwed. It's gone. It's done. Jesse says, I'll join the other stream when I find it again. I tend to always click the wrong one, but I'm allowed to leave 2 likes on your channel each time I do.
But yeah, every time, obviously you can't have a proper mechanic touch your car if you've got a Motability car.
No.
Because it voids the whole warranty and whatnot. You have to get it done by them.
Yeah.
Anyway, they ended up taking the car back off us and giving us a new car. So.
They did do that, yeah. Yeah, they did do that.
They did do that. Eventually.
Eventually.
One of their technicians drove the car, then they were like, oh yeah, there's something wrong with this.
Exactly. You cannot fix a DSG gearbox.
Oh, it was just ridiculous. I mean, this car was a death trap.
It was.
And it was not cricket.
No.
It was not cool.
And like I said, they weren't even provided with tools to open them.
No.
And this was at the Volkswagen dealership. And they would say, yes, our mechanics or technicians or whatever they want to call them.
Technicians.
They can't actually look at this thing.
No,
they
the
can't.
Computer just says no.
They can't. And you're welcome, Jesse Houck, and thanks for leaving the likes on both streams. It's appreciated.
Or it's when you get the phone call, like we used to get the phone call to say, oh, your what was it? Your handbrake needs updating.
Yeah.
Your handbrake is due an update. Please bring your car down. So we'd take the car down, they'd plug it into the computer, do our handbrake update.
Yep.
And then after that, the handbrake
wouldn't work.
Was, because it was one of these button ones.
We still got one of those.
Which we've still got, yeah.
Yeah.
But this handbrake was then like one of those where you'd have to like pull it up like twice for it to actually engage.
You know, Asdale still does that sometimes on this one.
I'm all right with this one.
You're going to have to put some pieces in for stability now.
Yeah.
By flipping it upside down.
But yeah, it's quite. I don't know.
Well, anyway,
I just don't like these whole computers doing everything now.
Well, this is just another aspect of, you know, technology / AI replacing humans, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Hi there, Jesse. We got Jesse and Jesse now.
Jesse.
We got Jesse and Jesse.
Jesse's.
And we got Dreadeye as well. So, did you guys go on?
One's a boy, one's a girl.
Yes, and one's in America, and one's a northern.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a northern outcast. Yeah.
She is not a northern outcast. Oh my goodness. This is what you get with Ben, you see. Anyway, so today...
But she's my northern outcast.
That's true. So today I had the kids' parents' evening. It actually went, I think, pretty well. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Considering.
From what you've just told me, yeah, I think it went very well. Not just pretty well, I think it went very well.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, we obviously get ups and downs, don't you? But,
well, you're very welcome, Jesse.
Yeah, Dexter, which is a miracle in itself, is actually above his reading age now.
Mm.
Whoever would have seen that coming?
I would have never seen that coming with our son.
Ever have seen that coming with my child?
I mean, less than a year ago, he was just outright refusing to read.
Yeah.
So
I got him. So.
And now he's above expected.
It's really funny.
He's really good.
Yeah, because Dexter, we go back a year, say, right? Dexter hated reading with a passion. Okay.
Yep.
And I got him these books that had flaps in them. And we're talking baby books here, right? Kids that are like 3 years old that are reading. Well, Lila was reading at that age, right? But, you know, so just little sentences, just a few words in a sentence, okay? But because it had a flap, he engaged. And so I learned...
He liked doing that.
About a year ago, that I could get him to read as long as the book was engaging to him. So as long as it had that interactiveness.
Yeah, he really did like doing that.
And so from that moment on, it's like a flip went off in his head and he just started reading more.
Well, that was the same with him talking when he met Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
River!
And now he reads full-on chapter books.
He does.
And there is no stopping him. And it just shows that, you know, you just... Little bit of time, a bit of patience. And believe me, there was a lot of patience with me.
Exactly right. I tell her that every day, to be fair, Jesse. You know, she's the best mum those kids could ask for. She really is.
No, I'm not.
She really is. I mean, they could not ask for a better mum.
We try our best, don't we? So yeah, I spoke to his teacher today, and his writing, he's infant school level, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. The fact that he's even writing,
the fact that he's even trying it is a miracle in itself. To be fair,
I have to take the wins. Where you can get them. He's now doing maths only a year below his age group.
Well, the thing is, he wants to learn desperately. He wants to learn to code, right? Because he wants what he ultimately wants to do is he wants to make silly little games, right? He wants to make silly little games, doesn't he? So
silly little games.
It really is just silly.
It's not silly little games to him.
But yeah, it's not silly little games to him. But he wants to make little games, and for some reason he likes the mascot horror genre, right? So he likes making little silly mascot horror games where little silly mascots that he's created run around after you and kill you.
Yeah, because he's crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah. But in the same breath, he's pushing himself to learn to read and stuff more so that he can do that. Because he just wants to learn to do all the coding.
I mean, to be fair, earlier on he was like, oh, I hate maths. And I'm like, yeah, but you're good at maths. When he actually understands it, he runs with it, you know? And then she also said, they've been doing mock sats and stuff, and she went over his papers, and she said, his writing is, very down.
Yeah.
But you can see his imagination shining through. And I said, the fact that Dexter's even sitting mock sats.
Well, this is it as well.
In itself is a miracle in my eyes.
People, I have lowered myself down dramatically in my chair so that I don't look so tall compared to Chrissy here. Because I was like up here on her a minute ago, and it was looking pretty bad. So I've lowered down the chair. Good evening, Julie. She says kinesthetic learning helps kids tremendously. And with that, Julie, could you leave a like?
Yes, and I think every child is different. And Lila, for instance, she's been reading chapter books for years.
She has, yeah.
And she's 8, and her reading age. Her English level, she is way above.
Yeah. For sure.
Not just reading, but also her writing. I was shown today a poem that she wrote today. And in it was words like righteous.
Yeah.
And
it's coming out of an 8-year-old child.
Coming out of an 8-year-old, and spelt correctly.
Yeah, it's coming out of an 8-year-old child.
Such neat handwriting and everything as well. And the teacher's just totally blown away by...
Yeah, but Lila's teacher... Lila can probably speak, write, and comprehend English better than her teacher can.
Look, mate, don't be mean.
She's right. Lila's teacher is scary. Okay, I won't say her name, right? But she is Russian.
You think she's Russian?
She's very Russian. And I'm telling you, as the year's going on, pictures in the room are starting to change. I saw a hammer and sickle, right? I did. And I think by the end of the year, we'll have pictures of Putin up all over the walls. I think that's definitely going to happen.
No, it's not.
And it's quite scary, actually, because I actually overheard her the other day.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Don't listen to a word he says.
I overheard her the other day. Because we dropped Lila off to her classroom first, and then I go drop Dexter off at what they call the lighthouse, which is like for additional needs children. Yep. And as I'm coming back past, I heard her scream a child's name and say, "You better sit down now or you go to Gulag."
No, she did.
She did
say that.
You better sit down now or I will send you to Gulag. I thought, well, that's Lila fucked.
Game over, girl.
Game over. She going to Gulag, baby.
Oh, dear.
I call her comrade to her face as well. Whenever she comes up and needs to speak to me about something, I go, "Yes, comrade?" What? She hasn't got offended by it yet.
I mean, Dexter now also does Vipers with the rest of the class.
Oh dear. Don't forget, hit the like button if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel or else you go to Gulag.
I'm actually glad he didn't come to parents' evening with me now.
Why are you glad I didn't go to parents' evening?
Disgraceful.
I would have just said, so Miss Commie, how many times did you send Lila to Gulag this year?
Lila doesn't get sent anywhere because she's a good student.
Well, Lila, you'll do your homework or else you'll go to Gulag.
I just get told of Lila that she's very emotional. Very emotional. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Once again, I'm losing frames, and I don't understand it. I just do not understand it.
Not always a good thing.
The vertical stream is fucking down.